So let's just put that into a few bullet points of what I think. Do more of this, do less of this. So more would be proactively ask for comments. That is the one thing you can do in a post. Ask people in the post. Make questions out of your post. Don't just state your wisdom, but invite the wisdom of your audience. Adrian?
Are your followers annoyed when you at the bottom of your post like tag everything? What I frequently more frequently see.
So tag relevant people. This is why I put in the word relevant. If you always tag the same people, they might get annoyed. But if you rotate through your network, it is very easily distributed. Yeah, if I would you, I would create like a top 100 list of people in your network that you want to like to increase your level of engagement with. Just tag like 5 people on every post, then they get tagged every 20 to 30 days. Yeah, nobody will notice that. If you want to go for that, you don't have to, but it definitely helps. Then comment on every comment. Also, your comments are considered as engagements. And if you imagine you were LinkedIn, would you rather show a post of somebody who is actually engaging as an author with the people who are commenting, or somebody who ignores the comments? Yeah, it's very easy. Then use roughly 3 hashtags. Experiment with that. We are really not at a super safe level of sophistication here yet. Tag relevant people and push the post in the first hour. If it's an especially meaningful post, even consider pushing people from other networks, from Twitter, from Facebook there. Don't do that often, just in very special cases. And you can even, what works, if it's really incredibly important to me, and I'm very sparingly doing this, send people a message. I would like to hear your opinion on this. It works perfectly. Yeah? Yes, please? No. I love your questions, really.
Can I ask you a question? When did you start posting regularly?
Christina, when did I start posting regularly? Because she's posting everything I'm posting. Yeah, when did you start doing it? A year ago?
Yeah.
In August? No, so half a year ago.
Okay. Yeah. So I personally use this fix. I ask for like successful profiles to comment on my post. I'm like I mentioned already.
Yeah.
So when I take the time and I post something, it doesn't get the engagement obviously that I want. But when I ask someone to do it, boom, it blows.
Yeah. It is.
One point is that, like, how much of this thing you really do, you know what I mean? And then at the second time, like, where do I find the hunger to want to keep on doing this? Like,
I love that one. Where do you find the hunger to keep on pushing that? For me, that's the same as actually doing sales. Does calling more people help your sales? 100%. Does it suck doing it? 100%. Yeah, it will work. Keep at it. Yeah, it is a numbers game on LinkedIn, and don't lose your motivation on this. Keep at it. At how many followers are you at the moment?
1,100.
Yeah, it's gonna get fun really soon. We had Matti on this ride. We started like how many weeks ago?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
4 or 5 weeks. We had 2,500. Is that correct? At the moment, and it's starting to get so much fun because people are now contacting him inbound and opportunities start to rise. Go above 3 and you are already in a high segment, and then try to hit the 10K. So there's a question behind you. Wait. I already missed his question.
What is the best way to push an article or a post in the first hour?
Yeah. Okay. So the best ways to push an article in the first hour is tag relevant people, comment on every comment, have your team like it. You will see that liking is even more powerful than sharing an article on LinkedIn. It's completely strange because it's different than on Facebook. Have your team engage with it. I, for example, have a Discord group or a Slack group, and you can post the article there, tag your team, and say, go comment and like. Yeah, and yes, you could, for example, use advertising as well from external sources, but that again would be a shit ton of work, yeah, to do. But it is possible to do it that way. Yes, please. Yeah, wait. Let me come to you. Let me come to you. You are at the moment in the LinkedIn Let's Do Everything We Can phase, so we need you here in the round.
You want me to come to the front now?
Yeah. And then
I'm a cinematographer, and I'm like, one of the biggest challenges for me is to find out, I'm like, how do I tell people this is what I do? You know what I mean? So how do I bring that into my LinkedIn post? You know, so what I started to do was, I was like, hey, let me be the guy who teaches them how to use the right camera, or how to light it, or how to sound it better, their video, because everybody want to do video on LinkedIn. I was like, let me be the guy who does that, you know. This is good for me, you know. I'm like, I can keep on doing this, but I see some people, you know, talking about some personal stuff.
Matt Diavella, do you know him? Matt Diavella on YouTube?
No.
Dude, watch him. He's a filmmaker as well. He did The Minimalists, for example.
The guy with the beard?
Yes, and I
beard,
think
right?
there's no, not the long beard, short beard.
Everybody has beards these days.
Sometimes he has this mustache, like this. Yeah.
I'll check it out.
Matt Diavella, do what he does on YouTube. It's so amazing how he positions himself as a filmmaker.
My question was that, though. My question was that, do you make personal videos on LinkedIn, even though this is what I do, like from time to time?
Did you see my 7-year at Startplatz video? That was the most personal video I've ever done.
But that's still work related, though.
And it was by far the one with the widest reach. So personal. We are humans. Works on LinkedIn. Super weird, right? So do it, and try it, and don't let anybody tell you that it doesn't work. Just check it out if it works. Oh, sorry.
Is it the timing also important for posting on LinkedIn?
Oh, yeah.
In the morning, after?
So the question is, when is the best time to post on LinkedIn? In the morning, on the weekend? When should you post? We recently had a guy in one of the teams. Other Leaders Academy people still here? No? We had a LinkedIn guy over there who's saying that Sunday is actually pretty good. It's one of the most active days on LinkedIn. And I have also noticed that my Sunday posts have quite a long lifespan. But it might also be because I decide that Sunday I post personal stuff. Yeah, that might be biased through that. So in general, I would say watch when you get the most likes and comments within the first hour. On Instagram, I think it's easiest to see when your followers are most active on the daytime, and just go like at the beginning of that peak engagement curve. Also look at your website in Google Analytics, where you can see what is the busiest weekday and which time of the day is the busiest. Yeah, and I would start with that and then experiment. As a general rule, Sunday to Thursday in the morning. Yeah, because then you have the whole day to engage. Alex, would you like to add to that? Maybe, where's the mic? Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, so there's an application that's called shield.io where you can actually see the engagement of your posts.
Yeah,
when
Shield.
Most,
it's a good analytics tool.
Yeah.
Typhoon?
How important is writing for Google SEO when you write an article on LinkedIn? I have a question added to that because I have to choose between Medium and LinkedIn.
You don't.
I don't.
I don't think you have to make a call. So LinkedIn is not that good for SEO. I would have the Medium as the primary source of your article, submitted through Search Console that Google knows, that's the first index. Then a day later, put it on LinkedIn, and at the bottom, first published on Medium. LinkedIn does not reward you really well for SEO compared to Medium. Yeah, I think so. That would be the solution I would go for at the moment. Republishing your articles on other sources way over exceeds the penalty for duplicate content, in my opinion. Stefan, what's your question?
Push the post in its first hour means push it in LinkedIn. But isn't it the sense of social media to push it in every channel of social media, in Twitter, Facebook, and so on? So
then you cannibalize the native nature of the posts on the other platforms, because the other platforms penalize you as well for putting an external link on their platform. So I would always go for treat every platform like their native placement. It deserves its own formatting, its own writing style, if you want to go that way. So if you want to really push and get a signal, go for it once, twice a month. It's also a good idea to cross-promote your profiles once a month, no more. Yeah, you get too much penalties for that. You have 20 posts per month on LinkedIn for good reach. Those are your 20 slots you have to plan for. And having more than one, like on that kind of post promotion is not cool. Okay, so what shouldn't you do? Did I mention everything? Push it in the first hour, comment on other people's posts. Weird thing, when you comment on other people's posts, people show more up on your own profile and engage more with your own content. Like natural things that happen in the real world as well. So do less of. Don't overuse links in your post. Mention that. Use them, of course, but don't overuse them. 2 out of 5 per week is like my rule at the moment. Don't share more than 2 times per day. There is no reach for your third post per day on LinkedIn. So if you just have an event, yeah, for example, today I could have posted several times per day, but post number 3 is dead. Yeah, just try it. It's really interesting. Not like Twitter, yeah, where post number 3 is really cool. So don't do it more than 2 times per day. Easy for most of us. Yeah. Don't repeat low engagement post idea. If you think about, like Sean said here, I want to do more personal content. If you notice it has low engagement, don't keep using that. Same way to do it. Try different ways. Just become better at it. And then don't position yourself as the hero. Let the customer be the hero and make it all about them. Help them all day long. And the question, what should I post about, is essentially answered by this nice story brand canvas, right? That's pretty true. But what is the opportunity cost if you would, with 10,000 people, also follow these rules? You still get good engagements, but with 10K followers, plus you are compliant, that's really nice. But I want to hit 10K this year 100%. Yeah, I'm so eager to get there, finally. So, in summary, this is pretty basic advice, but following the basic LinkedIn advice is as easy as sticking to a healthy diet. It's not. Yeah, it's really hard. The $80 strategy is so basic, just as drinking more water and eating non-processed food at the right times of the day is easy. Yeah? So do not only think about the hacks, but make them actually applicable to you and your business and your rhythm of work. Make a habit out of your LinkedIn content publishing, just as you need to make a habit out of healthy nutrition. Otherwise, you will do it for 3 weeks and then you will burn out. So also consider that you use all the hacks, but probably the most important hack is getting into the habit of posting really regularly valuable content for your audience.